What's going on, everybody, and welcome back to another Outriders video. Today we continue our quest of reviewing all of the legendary armor and weapons recently leaked, so that way you guys can get a sense of what will be available at launch or endgame. Also, I'm giving away a few copies of Outriders away for free before launch, so if you'd like a copy, make sure you subscribe right now and then follow the instructions in the description below to enter. Good luck on winning, and let's get started. Alright, so as we discussed in our previous video, there was a leak that took place a couple of days ago by Quirky Service, who first posted the pictures to Reddit detailing a lot of legendary armor sets and weapons that have never been seen before. So today we will finally wrap this up with the Technomancer armor sets, discussing the potential in each, some important attributes or buffs they give, and of course what builds will most likely work best with them. So starting with our very first set, which sports a goggled dirty white napkin theme, is the Torrential Downpour set. This set focuses on skills fixing wave and shrapnel, where 3 pieces allow shrapnel to create additional cluster bombs after explosion. For those unaware, fixing wave restores a certain amount of health to nearby allies and your deployed turrets, where shrapnel is a proximity mine you can throw at enemies. What I find interesting about this set is that if you have the goggles, foot gear, and chest armor, you have roughly 5 additional shrapnel mines to use, 3 of which can be used before cooldown. The goggles also reduce fixing waves cooldown by 20%, but also removes negative statuses from allies and replenishes their ammo, so there is quite a bit of support options with this set. To put the cherry on top, the leg armor fully restores an ally's health if you revive them. Overall, the armor set is perfect for support roles as a Technomancer, focusing on explosion damage and long range action. Next, we move on to the Peppermint Crystal Lucky Charm set that combines Halloween and St. Patrick's Day perfectly with a white and green theme, the Grim Inventor set. Okay, so all jokes aside, although I'm not starting with the Technomancer at launch, this armor set is probably my favorite because of the possibilities with initial DPS bursts are going to be absolutely insane, and I can promise that to you guys. The armor set focuses on Tool of Destruction and Pain Launcher skills while reducing skill cooldowns with each piece. With 3 pieces equipped, successful hits with Pain Launcher will refill your rocket launcher or minigun ammo by 20%. Now, Tool of Destruction is an ordnance skill that lets you use a rocket launcher or minigun and can interrupt enemies. In total, with all armor pieces, you have an additional 5 rockets or so. The legging armor increases explosion radius by 25%, which is great for melting mobs. Now, many players may be familiar with Pain Launcher, which is a missile launcher whose damage is increased by the gloves set, while the chest armor launches 10 additional rockets. Then with the boots, the cooldown is reduced by 34%, and the rockets cover 45% more area. Ultimately, I truly believe this armor set is going to be an insane boss melting problem in the game with insane burst DPS. Alright, so next up is the Borealis Monarch set, which sports a toxic Lich King look while the rest of the armor looks like common rarity. Ultimately, this armor set is all about the frozen status effect and focuses on your cryo turret and cold snap. Cold Snap is a skill that drops a gadget that inflicts freeze on enemies within a large radius. While enemies are frozen, the chest armor reduces their armor by 34% and makes them explode when killed. For support, the boots have Cold Purification, which removes negative statuses from you and your allies. Now, with the leggings piece, the cooldown of Cryo Turret is also reduced by a big 50%, while the headpiece allows you to throw down 2 additional turrets before triggering the cooldown. With 3 pieces equipped, weapon damage on frozen enemies is increased by a huge 80%, while crit damage is also increased for all party members by 10% for 8 seconds after the Cold Snap ability. So this set would be perfect with legendary weapons that apply frozen status effect, as well, such as the Iceberg Sniper that we have found in the demo. So if you use that with a combination of these skills, you can pick off each enemy one by one while also having insanely increased damage. Lastly is the Plague Sower armor set, which makes you look like a human adult version of Cubone with additional clothing. So if you're looking for more of a healing support role as a Technomancer, this is going to be the set to get, as it focuses on blighted rounds and blighted turret. With 3 pieces equipped, when applying toxic status, you gain a 5% damage reduction for 5 seconds, stacking up to 5 times. With the leggings, the blighted turret will replenish 35% of maximum health to each ally near the turret. The boots increase the duration of the turret by 50% and increase the damage as well. Blighted rounds have an additional magazine before cooldown with the leggings, while splash effect radius is increased by 50% with the headgear. Now when blighted rounds end, 40% of the damage dealt by the skill is turned into healing and spread equally among all of your allies. Healing received is also boosted for every single piece of this armor set. So there you have it, all of the Technomancer legendary sets recently found by data miners. In the comments below, let me know your thoughts on the Technomancer from the demo and what your expectations are for the class at launch. Don't forget to enter the giveaway by first subscribing to the channel and then second following the instructions in the description below. My name is Silverbakk, our quest is complete, and I will see you guys next time. Peace.